Mulurada and her husband, Thalawini Gavragargas, used to lead a happy life in a warm house in Tsagade, Western Tigray. Her husband, Thalawini, was a veteran. At the start of the conflict, the Amhara militia started attacking civilians in her village, Aurora. They found Mulu and her son with a hearing impairment at their home. She says that they started attacking her in front of her disabled son, saying this is not a Tigrayan land and that Tigrayans should leave or die.
They came into my house and started beating me. My 20-year-old disabled son was made to watch while they were attacking me. He is unable to hear or speak, but that didn't stop them from beating me.
Mulu fled to the woods to run away from the indiscriminate killing. After days in hiding, Mulu finally came out of the caves to check on her husband and child. She went home to find out that her husband has been killed days ago, along with his fellow veterans, and her disabled son had been detained.
My husband and his fellow veterans were killed in their own home. The Amhara militia men beaten my husband Thalawini Gavragargas along with his friends Abadi, Sagad, Chigoyana, and Barhaadi to death, after accusing them of being junta. After killing them, the militiamen forbid burial and abandoned their bodies for more than 3 days. My disabled son was also detained, without any food or water for days. We saw the mass grave of my husband and his fellow veterans after 7 days.
After the horrors they witnessed, Mulu and her son fled their hometown Tsagade. They sheltered in an IDP camp in Shira, but the suffering continued. 7 months into their stay in the IDP camp, her disabled son died due to starvation.
My son was sheltered here with me without adequate food. For 7 months, I saw my son's condition deteriorating on a daily basis due to lack of food, but I wasn't able to do anything. I had nothing to feed him. After months of suffering due to starvation, he lost the battle. He left me here alone to unite with his deceased father.
Mulu says that she's not the only victim of the man-made starvation. 4 elderly fathers who were also sheltering with them have passed away due to lack of food. She cautioned that the world needs to pressurize the Ethiopian and Eritrean government to end the year-long siege and allow aid into Tigray.
We are living here under an empty tent, suffering due to lack of food, water, medicine, and other essential items. 4 elderly fathers who used to live with us under this very tent died due to starvation. Including my son, 5 people have died due to man-made starvation from single tent. This is painful. The world needs to see us. The international community must help save our lives.
The IDP camp in Shira is one of the overcrowded IDP centers, sheltering more than 600,000 IDPs in structures formerly built for schools.